Hey guys, this is part 2 of my during action review and my battle with Nathangun. Um, my last long video, I was just giving you an overview, and then I had done a few brief moments of action which occurred in the last turn. As you can see, we're only 2 minutes into the battle and we've had a decent amount of contact so far. This turn, there's been a few more additional developments. Just to summarize, last turn we had a contact on the southwest bridge here between my second section of recon. We had 2 M8s and there was the support half-track that we knocked out. I had my 75mm Sherman on just the reverse slope of the hill here. I thought I was concealed off by this tree line, but unfortunately they got a decent line of sight on me, and I believe it was a Panzer IV that got the shot off and knocked out my main gun and the coax as well as the smoke mortar, which made it a little bit more stressful to know whether or not this tank was going to pull back. Sucks that I lost the main gun, but it's still, if nothing else, a support weapon for infantry engagements. Still have the 50 cal and another machine gun. That was the only the only engagement that we saw. I had 2 spots over on the west side of the map here. I saw a Panther or a Panzer V advancing up the hill here with a half-track filled with Panzer Grenadiers, and there was also a Panther, or a Panzer IV rather, climbing the hill here. We had a confirmed sight towards the end of the turn of a support half-track rolling down this direction along this field here. His recon started on this side of the bridge, so I know for sure that this is just a recon unit, as was that support track in that location over there on the southwest bridge. And I also had a brief sighting of the... Actually, no, I don't think I had a confirmed sighting, but I did have a presumed light armored contact approaching from this direction. So a couple of developments that happened this turn. We'll just do, what I'll do is I'll do a brief overview, and then I'll attach the little action moments in the video to follow. So let's play through the turn here from above. So there was another shot that achieved penetration on my 75mm there as it was pulling back. Again, no further damage was done and the tank is still in service, but just another shot. Right here had a brief engagement. My tank destroyer, my M10 on the hill here, was able to see this support half-track that was approaching from this reverse slope just over the hill. Came down, my second team, my recon, 50 cal machine gun, also got a spot on it. Got a couple of penetrating hits just through the front pieces of the armor here. Looks like 6 hits. Of course, didn't do any damage significantly. They were all good penetrating rounds, and that M10 shot, I don't think it grazed anything just over the hill. But of course that 75mm support track just knocked out my 50 cal. All the crews killed. My M10 tries to get a few more shots off on it, but doesn't succeed in doing so. What else? We got a further sighting on this half-track Grenadiers. Just recon sees it. None of my light armored cars see that, so unfortunately they're not able to knock anything out. Next thing that we do see, we score on this 75. I have another 75mm here. It's an Overwatch just on the crest of this hill. So this is partially good, partially bad. Probably more of a detriment to me than to him, especially this early on. So he takes one shot just high on his half-track. Obviously this half-track is trying to maneuver around something that's there on the road. So my anti-tank sees the half-track, but not when they're moving around, which sucks. Had a lot of bad luck already in these 3 minutes. So 1 shot high, 2nd shot, he prioritizes the half-track, the Panzer IV returns fire. Right now. Boom! 76 mil knocked out. Radio knocked out, and machine gun knocked out. So 2 huge blows on my Overwatch right here. I've lost a 75, not major, but a 76 mil really sucks. Fortunately, at least we got some damage off. This half-track is confirmed knocked out, and crew and troops bail out. I'm not sure if we got any casualties off on it. 2. That we know of, at least. With fog of war, we won't know everything for sure. It takes another shot. Does he hit it again? Shot. No, I don't think he does. Yeah, 1 shot. Turn ends. I do have a smoke mortar still intact, at least. I think for my next turn I have him deploying smoke and then just backing up. Oh yes, and this is the last engagement. This 1 support half-track's proceeding down this road, scares the crap out of this support team. They back up. And I do have, at the beginning of the turn, I had anticipated this support track continuing forward. I deployed my bazooka team to try and engage them. This support track changed direction, and looks like it's coming from Des Moines. The last actual contact and engagement that we had, not really an engagement, just a brief exchange of fire, only from us, fortunately, was here. It's 50 cal. 50 cal Jeep gets the spot on. Presumably more recon. There's a couple of shots, just hits the trees, re-aims, sights. Another line into him. No penetration. Yeah, no penetration. And there was also spotted during that turn another support track here. So, decent amount of contact for this early in. Lots of stuff to consider. I see a decent amount of infantry coming in here with support half-tracks. 2 known armor, medium armored contacts. Panzer IV and a Panzer V. 2 support tracks here, presumed recon. I don't know what direction those guys are going. I presume that those are his only pieces of recon in the middle here. 1 is going along the tree line here, and I'm guessing this one's going to proceed along the road. I feel safe with those guys at this objective here. I think I have enough. I still have a 76 mil piece in action, and I have a couple more pieces of armor over here. I've got an M10, which, along with, I should turn the smoke on, along with all this infantry that's coming down the road, I'm having the M10 crest the hill here because we did have a confirmed, sorry, not confirmed, but we had a contact icon. Some medium armor just behind the bridge here, so I'm hoping that this M10 will be able to give, because there is a bit of a line of sight along this road. Hopefully this M10 will be able to get some sort of spot on something there. I ordered all these trucks to sort of hide or hug the right side of the road, just in hopes that the trees would conceal them against any armor shots. Hopefully I'm not moving the screen too fast here for you guys to see what I'm doing. I'm not getting motion sick. This M10 was deployed at the tree line. I'm backing it up. It didn't really have a good line of sight there, and it was quite exposed, so I'm going to redeploy it at this location. It will be a much better haul down position. This M10 is covering this sort of reverse slope of the valley. I like its position. Our anti-tank guns are getting set up nicely. Next turn I have them, they should be in position, I think. And of course our armor has proceeded into the town here at Gaverny, and both of our Alpha companies beginning to take up positions on the left flank. We have Bravo company proceeding to reserve in the rear of the village, and we have proceeding to take up positions on the right flank with this anti-tank gun. It's going to take a support position on the right side of the town, just on the outskirts over here. Nothing too much this turn, just a few small engagements. I think where I'm going to expect to see contact. Oh, I didn't watch this. Just a small, took a few shots at the guy who had some balls and ran across this tree line. If you want to watch it, why not? It's back. There we go. That's it. So with that, yeah, what do I suspect? So there were 2 Panzer IVs here that I saw. One was confirmed. No, yeah, I got confirmed spots on both these Panzer IVs. That was just before I knocked off this half track. Only one of them was seen by that 76, and the other was seen by... What is this company? That's our weapons company. Their jeeps. Truck, which is holding second machine gun. Sorry, I'm saying a lot of stuff here. Let me focus. So I've got my first platoon. They're all disembarked. They're rushing in to take defensive positions around Village Des Moines. Village Des Moines. Des Moines. I have second platoon rushing into the rear of the village. They'll all be disembarking right behind this farmhouse and moving into positions around yeah, the farm. Second platoon of machine guns are rushing into position. Because I had this infantry contact and more suspected, I backed up this Stuart, and as soon as these, I don't know why, I can't issue disembark orders right away for these machine guns. They're moving obviously, and you can't, because of the scripting, you can't disembark them because they are the ones who are driving. So I don't like that scripting. If there's a unit inside a Jeep that has a driver separate from the unit, you can disembark them. You can give them disembark orders and movement orders so that when the Jeep comes to a halt, they'll make a move. But if they themselves, if the unit themselves are occupying the vehicle and driving it, then they have to be the one. They have to first come to a complete halt and then be given a disembark order, so I don't really like that. I don't know if that's realistic or not. I'm guessing not. Whatever. I should go the other turn here. I'm getting these ammo teams just to quickly rush to these 2 buildings and hope that they can get some lines of sight. Just set up sort of a stop so that they can't continue to take any significant positions on the farm. My platoon leader is going to rush down behind the farmhouses here. This bazooka team, because this support track is taken off that direction, I've ordered him to quickly sprint up ahead here to the tree line in hopes that this support track is going to come down the road. My 50 cal is going to try and cut it off from behind too. This could all backfire on me too, of course. Most likely it will. Seems like he's getting all the good luck so far. Yes, I'm blaming everything on bad luck. It's okay. I think that's all the major developments. I don't want to make this too long, and yeah, like and subscribe. Leave comments below, suggestions please. I want to make this as enjoyable for you guys as possible. Anything I can do to improve my film work. Is my camera too jerky? Yeah, let me know. Thanks guys.